Hey everybody, John Morgan Bush here from Unpackd NYC. We have another how-to video for you. Today we're going to show you how to make a birdcage light fixture from a vintage bamboo birdcage that Lauren and I found at a thrift shop. So I'm going to go through all the materials that you need to do this, and then we'll go step by step on the assembly of the project. So first of all, our materials. You're going to need a ceiling medallion. This is a foam ceiling medallion. This is totally optional actually, but we like the look of this. It kind of finishes it off at the ceiling. You can get it on either Amazon or Lowe's or Home Depot. This is an 18-inch medallion, by the way. Next up we have our cord cover. This is a burlap cord cover. It velcros around the cord coming from the ceiling of the light fixture. We like the look of this. It's also totally optional. You can get that on eBay. That's where this one came from. But now to the stuff that you absolutely have to have. You want to get a pendant light fixture that hangs from the ceiling by a cord. So notice, not by a chain, it's by a cord. This is a standard pendant light. You can get it at any home improvement store. We chose one with this cool round shade. And the shade is important because it's going to protect the birdcage from the heat from the bulb. You're going to need a cool light bulb. You can use an Edison bulb, but because of the room size and the amount of light we need, we decided to go with this General Electric crystal clear bulb. And lastly, we have actually the birdcage itself. This is a really neat bamboo birdcage that came from a thrift store that Lauren and I visited, and we're going to transform this thing into a really unique, one-of-a-kind chandelier. So grab your notebooks and pencils, and I'll work with you step by step to make this thing happen. The first step will be to remove the wires from the top cap of the light fixture. After removing the cord, you'll set the top of the cap aside. Run the wires through any open space at the top of the birdcage. You'll want to pull them through and make sure you have ample cord on top. Next, wrap the cord around the top hook of the birdcage. The most important step in this process is measuring how much cord you will need to make your light fixture the right height. Generally speaking, most chandeliers start at 7 feet from the floor and adding 10 inches further in height for every foot higher the ceiling goes. So for example, if you have a 10-foot ceiling like we do, the bottom of the light fixture needs to start at 7 feet. You'll need to adjust the amount of cord accordingly. At this point, your birdcage light is basically made. Go ahead and run those wires back through the cap and you can install the light per the manufacturer's instructions. You can see in the photo where we added our burlap cord cover after the light was finished, along with the foam medallion at the time we installed the light at the ceiling. As you can see, we've turned a thrift store find into an original piece. Good luck on your project, and check us out on Unpackd NYC for more decorating and home styling tips.